Hey everybody, it's New York Dan here. Greetings from the frozen north. Might as well be in the Arctic. Yeah, I'm in Long Island, New York, for those that don't know, but it sure don't feel like it. It feels like I'm up in Canada or someplace. Freezing here, freezing my batukas off. Man, I went outside and brought the garbage in, and everything's iced. Anything that melted, it refroze. It's all iced in here. This is bad. So yeah, we're gonna talk some Sarasota Tim now. Yeah, I got me notes, lads. I got a ton of notes here. Jeez Louise. This whole thing, I wrote them small, so hopefully I can read this junk. Yeah, I wrote it about on the back of that notice about the meteor shower. There's another one coming. When did they say December 21st and December 22nd, early morning hours. All right, I got a lot going on because I also took notes on here about Nomadic Fanatic. I'm going to film that as well. Yeah, I'm doing double duty here. Have to do some work one of these days instead of just gossip. Ha! This thing is like the one of those like National Enquirer or tabloid. That's it. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm running a tabloid channel here. I'm become a real yenta. So, let's see, what's the latest with Sarasota? Oh, by the way, I have another AI video that I'm going to kick out about Sarasota. It's pretty damn funny. I haven't put it out yet. Too much going on. All the stuff going on with Nomadic Fanatic. I put up a short video yesterday it got a lot of views. So I'm like, let me hold off on the Tim one. We'll get back to Tim. We haven't completely forgot about him yet. Meanwhile, he's getting very low views. I don't know what's going on. His vids just aren't hitting. He hit the skids, guys. There's no... He's trying to drum up this content where he's going to take a trip on the motorcycle and go camping. Yeah. If this actually happens, maybe he'll start getting some more views. It's actually my idea. I gave this idea to Tim. I told Timbo about this in one of my vids back in the summer. I'm like, here's some stuff you could do. You're right in Florida. I said, get a tent and do some camping. You don't even need the damn motorcycle. You know, people like to see camping, especially if you're really camping in the wilderness and you're doing cool stuff. That's a hit right there. It's all Hollywood, baby. You gotta have all this stuff happening. Otherwise, the channel doesn't get views. Yeah. If you get bitten by a snake or something happens while you're camping with the tent, that's going to get you views, baby. You got to make it happen. So this is how far he's gone. He's gone as far as talking about the dream of doing this with the motorcycle and going camping. And he's doing his favorite thing, buying stuff from Walmart to prepare for the trip. And then testing it out indoors. He got some kind of a mummy tent that was super lightweight, and he tried sleeping in it, I guess, last night. Well, he put out some video. I think I saw it when I was having breakfast today, that he claimed he was up at 1:20 in the morning. He couldn't sleep, partly because he was trying to sleep in the mummy tent and he was freezing. Yeah. I think he set it up right on his bed in the trailer. He didn't even set it up outside. He wasn't clear about that. Either that or if he tried using it in the Vivor gazebo. I don't think so, guys. I don't think he would do that. I think the guy's too scared to sleep out there in Bradenton. But he got some kind of a pad, a sleeping pad. You fill it up, you put some air in it for camping. It gives you a little bit of a mattress feel. It's not a real mattress. But the whole point is his junk can roll up and you can store it on the motorcycle and do travels. That's how it works. So he hates the mummy tent. The mummy sleeping bag. It's too constrained. It's too thin. It didn't keep him warm enough. So what did he do? You guess it. He returned it to Walmart. He got another one that's supposed to be good down to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. This one was only good to like 50. So he's going to try this one out now. This is how he's doing it for his channel. To make content, he's buying stuff and he's returning stuff. Yeah. Now, let's see. Oh, this is something I learned. He mentioned he was reminiscing about Christmas memories. And he said that he has a brother. I've never heard this before. I guess it's a half-brother, possibly. Wonder whatever happened to his brother. He never mentions him. And he talks about fond memories or whatever, but he was a kid. But what happened to this brother? Where is he today? Yeah. And he talked about his stepdad got him a mini bike for Christmas with a Briggs and Stratton engine on it. Yeah. You believe that? He said his stepdad was a good guy. He was a tile setter. He did like tile and bath work. Yeah. Wonder what happened. And meanwhile, Timbo was a bad seed and he ran away from home. Remember that story? Yeah, he had a car and his stepdad did all the stuff for him. And then what does he do? He drives away in the car, runs away from home. Huh. Yeah. Briggs and Stratton mini bike. I didn't even get one of them things when I was a kid. No, that would be too expensive. Yeah. When I was a kid, my Christmas presents were limited. We did not have things like that mini bike. I've seen them. I used to look in the Sears catalog and I was like, wow, that's really cool. Look at this. They got a Briggs and Stratton engine. You can get a go-kart or a mini bike from Sears. But believe you me, those things were big money. Back in the day, they weren't cheap. No. You know how we have stuff now that's like made in China and there's a lot of copies, like you can get a mini bike or a little motorbike made in China. Yeah, believe it or not, that kind of stuff is a lot more affordable now than it was back in the day, because back then everything was made in USA and this stuff was very expensive. I remember. Tim had it made. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on with him. He was too cool for school. He was it was a real ball buster for his parents to handle. He was too cool for school, dropped out of school, didn't do his studies, and then they got him a car and he drove it away. He ran away with it across the country. Huh. And he even had a Briggs and Stratton mini bike. What's with this guy? So, yeah, he was reminiscing about Christmases past. And he's in the Christmas spirit with the lights and everything he has up at the RV. Yeah, he's even reminiscing back in the day. Christmases past about his loved ones. Apparently, one of them was a Harley Davidson motorcycle that had Reinhardt pipes. Yeah. He said he would wake up all the people sleeping when he rode that bike on the highway. He would rev it up. Them Reinhardt pipes. They would blast people that were trying to sleep. It would shatter their ears. So that's what he was talking about today in his videos. Okay, but then get this. He put out this video where I think this whole thing's made up, guys. I'm starting to get on to him. This is too much. He made a video up about his daughter sending him a bunch of stuff, but she didn't mail it. She somehow ordered this stuff for Tim to pick up at his local Walmart. Yeah, and he had all these items. He needed a coffee grinder. He went back to Starbucks. He got another thing of coffee, and it turns out, he said this one was whole bean. Yeah, he said the guy at Starbucks said the person that sent you that other coffee must have ground it themselves. I think that was just some PR, because I called him out on it and said he bought that coffee for himself. And there was no subscriber that sent that. This was PR. He wanted to point out that that one, the person that had it ground it up, so he didn't have a grinder, so it couldn't have been him. Yeah, it was a real subscriber, folks. It couldn't have been Tim. He doesn't have a grinder. And now his daughter sent him a grinder at Walmart as a Christmas gift. And she also sent him just the air freshener he wanted that he was complimenting the daughter about. A special plug-in air freshener. We know what happened over at the trailer. He left the pot on and it burnt and it stunk up the trailer. It probably smells terrible in there. Hence the reason why he needs the air freshener. I'm not buying any of it, folks. I think he bought all this stuff himself and he just made up a long-winded story for the video. Yup. And I'll tell you what happened. He bought that coffee the other day at Starbucks. That was pre-ground. They sell both ways. Today when he went back, they only had a whole bean. So he's like, okay, this is a great story for the channel. We're going to say that my daughter sent me the coffee grinder. And that's this way I can show it on the channel. I can show grinding up the coffee. Because, you know where he saw this? He saw it on New York Dan. Yeah, I've done this before where I show how I grind the beans up. And I say this, I'm surprised Sarasota doesn't do this. He's buying this pre-ground junk. Yeah, and I also said just a few weeks ago, I was saying how pre-ground coffee, you don't really know what's in it. So I was going back to drinking whole bean coffee again. I had bought the McAfee. McAfee is a cheaper coffee. It's like the old Folgers or chock full of nuts, the ones that used to come in the big tin, pre-ground. Yeah, it's bulk coffee. It's nothing special about it. So while he was in Walmart, he did buy a bag of McAfee that was pre-ground, I believe. He wanted to make it look like his daughter sent him a bag of his favorite coffee. Yup. And while he was at it, he returned the tent. And he was doing that stuff. Just so happened he was going to Walmart. His eye was in bad shape in that video. It was all red. What a mess. I don't know what's going on with that eye. Why is it turned so red? What's that got to do about the glaucoma? Are the drops doing that? What do you guys think? Is that legit? Or is that from drinking? Huh? Yeah, the eye itself turned red, not the eyelid. I'm lucky mine are okay today. I don't know what happened with the eyelid. I think I had that hot pepper. You saw me make chili on the channel. I think I rubbed my eyes when I was making the chili. That hot pepper will burn your eye. If just a little bit of the oil or the resin on your fingers from cutting it, from chefing, baby. Yeah, be careful. If you dice up those hot peppers and you're like handling them with your fingers, you rub your eye, it's going to burn. So, yeah, we just don't know what's going on with Timbo. whatever's going on, the views just, it's bad news. The subscriber count's dropping and the views. Yeah, he better get camping on that bike real fast. He claims it's coming up at Christmas time. Yeah. Yup. I got an AI video to help spur his channel on. We're going to be putting that up soon. It's all set to go. And, man, what else is going on? Oh, welcome aboard, new subscribers. I see my subscriber count actually went up. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's absolutely for free, guys. And my channel gets buried. So if you like Tim Talk, it's not the channel that gets promoted. They don't put me up there with Dinger and stuff because I have a monetized channel now. That costs them money. They don't like that. But for you guys, it's absolutely free. And I got news for you. Even if you're watching the unmonetized channel, it's still going to have ads on it. The difference is they don't give Dinger the money. The greedy companies keep it for themselves. Yup. So if you find my channel, subscribe to it for free. And then you'll be notified. You put the bell on, you'll be notified when my Sarasota videos pop up. This is premium, baby. They keep this one hidden. Yeah, the cheaper content is they put that right in your face because they want to pocket the money. It's the system, baby, the system. Yeah, I actually, when I was doing the Nomadic Fanatic stuff, I was checking out Blind View video about it or whatnot, and there's actually some people are commenting. They were saying that New York Dan was slandering Blind Views. Man, I didn't do nothing. I don't know where this is coming from. I'm going to address it more in my Nomadic Fanatic content. Jeez Louise. Yeah, this YouTube's getting to be cutthroat, guys. This is nuts. Lots going on. So, yeah, you know what? Combined in with my Sarasota talk, I was just going to tell you about my friend Greg in Florida. He on the skids, man. He doesn't have a car. He's using the bus. That's unheard of in Florida. He's walking to work with the bus. And then these damn call center type jobs. I know several people in Florida that do call center. They all want to do call center. Stuff's like a yo-yo. They're a roller coaster. They have commission. They make money one week, then they don't make money. His place was so bad, they even said, oh, some of the sales you made the previous week didn't go through, so we pulled the money back out of your paycheck the next week. Huh. Well, today he got word, he was all upset. He was texting me today. He got word that the damn companies, and they do this, it's nasty stuff. The call centers that do sales, they're like, oh, we've had a bad time. Our sales are down. Because of this, we're going to cut your hours. And you're going to come in reduced hours and make sales. But the deal is, you see, they pay them a base amount. Base pay as well as commission. So if they cut the people's hours, they don't have to pay them as much. It's a nasty trick. And this isn't the first place in Florida that this has happened. The last place he worked, they did the same garbage. They were having him come in on Saturdays, and then they're like, oh, our sales are down. We're going to have to cut out Saturday. And then they pull this other nasty trick. They're like, they said to him, oh, Saturdays, that's just for closers. Yeah, that's for people that make the sales. If you don't get 3 sales during the week, you can't come in on Saturday. Another trick. Yeah, all this commission stuff, it's bad news, guys. That's what Sarasota Tim was doing. He claimed he was selling cars. He was working commission jobs. Yeah, you guys haven't heard of the book Death of a Salesman? with Willie Loman. Yeah, this sales stuff is bad news. It's like a yo-yo. Well, also, some of the guys that do it, it's like, it's a double-edged sword because, like the sales, the companies can always say, well, you don't have what it takes. Yeah, if you're not making enough, if you want, oh, what's this? You want a raise? Oh, just get more sales. That's all. Ha ha ha. Just get more sales. It's unlimited. You have unlimited earnings potential. You can make a 6-figure salary too. Yeah. Just have to count the zeros past the decimal point. It's bad. It's bad news. There's a lot of shenanigans like that in Florida. We always say, we joke around, well, it's no joke, it's for real, but we used to say, if you go to Florida, it's BYOB, bring your own bucks. Yeah, it's apparently, it's hard to make money or hard to get jobs that pay well in Florida. That's what people are saying. Or that's what my friend says. But at the same token, he refuses to work at like big box stores or do something like that. These guys, I know like 4 guys that are all broke in Florida, and the common thread is they all want to do these call center jobs because they're sitting down, they're not really doing much work, and they can goof off like during the job or whatever. Who knows? He's blaming Florida. He's like, Dan, this is a crap state. This is the pits here. You wouldn't want to live here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm saying, yeah, you want to be in New York? You're not even going to be able to walk anywhere or take the bus. It's freezing out here, and everything's iced, and it's even cold inside. Huh? I'm like, you shouldn't be complaining about Florida. I always tell him he lives in paradise. He don't believe me. Meanwhile, oh, the crazy part is these guys that live in Florida that I'm friends with, I have like I said, like I know more people in Florida. I have a lot of friends there, and the dumb thing is, do you know, not one of the friends I have in Florida go to the beach. They don't. They just don't. They stay inside all the time. They're not even, like, why you live in Florida? You don't even go to the beach. Strange stuff. So, yeah. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this part. Okay. Let's see. What was this about? Okay, I covered that. Tim's final video he put out. Yeah. He claims the company sent him this, and now I'm also starting to wonder if the companies actually sent him any of this merchandise, if it's not all made up, because you know, like that Vivor stuff, yeah, you can actually buy that. You could do the product review and you could return it. There's a return policy on that. You can buy on Amazon. I could buy the Vivor toolkit and return it. It's a 30-day, at least 30 days. Some around the holidays, sometimes they give you like 60 days. I could do the same thing. I could just buy it and return it. It's easy enough to do. They'll pay for the shipping back. Yeah. A matter of fact, maybe I'll review the Vivor toolkit. Maybe I'll do that, and I'll test some of the sockets out and see if they break. And then I'll show you guys what they're made of and return the thing. Huh? Seriously, I mean, that's what he's doing. So tonight he made a blurry video to boot. The video's not even clear. There must have been grease from all his burger cooking, all his meat got on his camera lens. He made a blurry video about a headlamp that he's boasting about, saying it's like military rated. I'm going to show you guys. I use it all the time because it's so dark up here. You guys all know about Harbor Freight Tools, right? Check this out. I got the same thing. And this even has, it's all aluminum. You can focus it. You pull it like this. That's how you focus it. This headlamp has a great LED. It's super bright. Batteries are in here, just like Tim's. This thing I got for free. You just got to look for their coupons. Yeah, it's a free headlight. Look at that. It's super bright. And you see, you can like focus it. Just like Tim was doing. It has levels of brightness, all kinds of stuff. Big deal. Big deal. I got it for free. He's like, oh, you need this tactical headlight. Yeah, this is the latest product, folks. Get your headlight. He needs to get a car and sell pretzels and hot dogs. That would be perfect side hustle. Go down to the beach or the park and be like, hot dogs, get your hot dogs. So anyway, that's what's going on with Tim. Yup. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I got a great side hustle idea for him. Get yourself a cart and make it a coffee, a barista's cart. And you're gonna brew coffee and you're gonna sell it from a cart. You can bring it to UTC when they have like that Christmas stuff outside. Yeah. Sell coffee. There's a side hustle for him. You might be able to sell it right out of the Goldwing. It's got those compartments on the back. Get a mobile coffee brewer and fresh brew coffee. You got the grinder now. What's stopping you? Come on. All right, guys. I hope you're staying warmer than me. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend New York Dan from the frozen Arctic. I'm like Jack Nicholson up here stuck at the Overlook Hotel. For real, it's no joke. My car's frozen. Can only get here by snowcat. Yeah. It's nuts. Hopefully, they say tomorrow's going to actually get up to like 40 degrees. Thank God. And things will melt down. I should be able to get my doors open and stuff and get the car defrosted. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll also try to do a Nomadic video. There's a lot of junk going on with that. Yeah. Tater. It's bad damn news, guys. It's Michael Jackson bad. Yeah. And so's the stock market. I don't know what Long Island Ken's going to do. It backfired today, and the futures are down for tomorrow. Man, oh man. I don't know. Buying opportunity? Where's the Santa Claus rally? Is it coming? We don't know what happened to Just Joe. He disappeared too. He used to comment on all these stocks. I don't know what happened. All right, guys. Hope everyone has a great, either you're a night bird, I hope you have a great night, or if you're a morning bird, hope you're having a great morning. This will be my morning chat. Your friend, New York Dan. Yeah, I'll see you guys real soon. We'll put that AI funny out later about Tim. Maybe put that out for the morning birds. All right. Over and out.